learners of class 11, hope you all are fine. Welcome back to another session of English. In the last session, we went through the lesson Discovering Truth, the saga continues. We went through the subtext and got an overview of the lesson. Then we dealt with the exercise which had statements which some of them went with the text and some did not. That gave a better understanding of the text. The next exercise dealt with multiple choice questions, and this exercise gives a very clear understanding of the text. And I also assigned you to go through the text thoroughly, and I am sure you all have gone through the text and have a thorough information of the text. Well, in this session, learners will go through some new words and new phrases which this lesson deals with. And I am sure your vocabulary will enrich and will be able to use these phrases and words in our writing and reading. While speaking also, try to use these phrases. So let's go through the following expressions from the text and get familiar with them. The text says, Tut has undergone a CT scan that offers new clues about his life and death and provides precise data for an accurate forensic reconstruction. Now, the phrase is forensic reconstruction. I'm sure you might be watching detective serials and films where this word might have come many times, forensic. And when it joins with the word reconstruction, it means use of scientific methods in the investigation of crime. Now, since you have understood the word or the phrase, let's see if you are able to frame sentences. One I have done, you try another. As the mystery remains unsolved, the case needed a forensic reconstruction. Try to frame more sentences. Now, the B text says, dark-bellied clouds had scudded across the desert sky all day. Here the phrase which I feel is something new for you is scudded across. Scudded across means moved fast. As the wind blew fast, the clouds scudded across the sky. You also try to frame sentences so that the phrase becomes clearer to you. Now, the next phrase is resurrection. In the text, it is used like this: stunning artifacts in gold, their eternal brilliance meant to guarantee resurrection caused a sensation at the time of discovery. What is resurrection? It is bringing back something that has not existed for a long time. See how we can use it in a sentence. It was a great dread to watch the resurrection of the dead in the film. Let's try to frame another sentence. The angel, on hearing of the resurrection, accepted death. I hope the phrases are becoming clearer to you. Yes, let's go through the next sentence. After recording the pharaoh's funerary treasures, Carter began investigating his 3 nested coffins. Here the phrase is funerary treasures. What does it mean? It means the valuable objects like gold, gems, etc. put beside dead body. So these are the funerary treasures. Funerary means at the time of funeral. So as we read earlier also, that in Egypt they believed that there was an afterlife. So there were treasures kept in the tomb. Now let's go through another sentence from the text. It says, if Carter hadn't cut the mummy free, thieves would have circumvented the guards. Let's make the meaning of circumvented clear. Circumvented means cheated or befooled. If I try to frame a sentence, see, it is like this: everyone should avoid circumventing the rules. You all also try to frame sentence. The next phrase is computed tomography. I am sure the short form of this word you have heard many times. Today, diagnostic imaging can be done with computed tomography. Computed tomography, or CT in short form we say. It is computerized technique of scanning. Nowadays, diseases are scanned minutely through computed tomography. I am sure now this word is clear to you. The next sentence from the text is, Tooth's head scanned in 0.62 millimeters slices to register its intricate structures take on eerie detail in the resulting image. So, the phrase here is eerie detail. Eerie detail is frightening account. Let us see how it can be framed in a sentence. Eerie details of the mansion I wanted to live in gives me goosebumps. I repeat, eerie detail of the mansion I wanted to live in gives me goosebumps. So, these were few phrases which I have tried to make it clear to you. I hope you understand them now better. There are few more phrases. Let us go through them. The author has used them in a very interesting manner and a very interesting combination. Let us understand why they have been used together. Ghostly dust devils refer to the anger of the dusty winds by frightful movements on those who disturb the king. The next combination of words author has used is desert sky. This refers to the dusky sky of the desert. Another combination of words used by the author are stunning artifacts. Stunning artifacts refer to the beautiful items which were found in the tomb. Another interesting combination is dark-bellied clouds. Dark-bellied clouds refer to the dark clouds containing rain. The next combination of words or the phrase is casket grey. Casket grey refers to the stars covered by clouds the way jewels are kept in box. Eternal brilliance. Eternal brilliance is the next combination of words used by the author. It refers to timeless luster and shine of gold and other items. Another combination is virtual body. You might be frequently coming across the word virtual. It is used when you have online classes and you have a virtual class. Here the combination author has used is virtual body. It is three-dimensional body created by CT scan. So, these were the phrases. Did you notice one special feature in these combination of words? There is an adjective in each of the phrase, and because of that it gives a very distinctive and wide meaning. I am sure learners, you are understanding these phrases and will try to use them while speaking and writing. Now, let us move on to another exercise. In this lesson, the author has used some medical terms. They are commonly used although, but I am sure they need to be clarified. Let us see what these medical terms are. But there is one problem. the clarifications have been jumbled upside down. We will have to try and match them. So, let us see the table. There are two columns, column A and column B. Under column A are the medical terms which we frequently use, and the column B clarifies those terms. Let us first go through these medical terms. CT scan, the full form of CT is computed tomography scan. The next medical term is MRI. MRI is magnetic resonance imaging. Once again I repeat, magnetic resonance imaging. The next term is autopsy. Then comes ECG. Full form of ECG is electrocardiogram. Angiography is the next medical term. See how many terms the author has used in this lesson. Another medical term is dialysis, and one more is biopsy. So, these are the medical terms. I am sure you might have heard them and might have used them also, but most of you do not exactly know what they actually mean. Let us clarify these terms. CT scan is computed tomography scan. Now, let me clarify the meaning in column B. Let us try to find out. If you know, go through all these clarifications. The term is CT scan, and the clarification of CT scan is a medical examination that uses a computer to produce intricate details of the inside of the body. So, did you try to match it? Where is it? Under the column B, fourth under column B. A medical examination is number 4. Did you try to match it? Good. Let us move on to another term, MRI. MRI is magnetic resonance imaging. Let me see which one of the clarification match. Magnetic resonance imaging is a method of using strong magnetic field to produce the inside of the person's body. See these terms CT scan and MRI. When the disease is not found, doctor suggests you to have a CT scan or MRI. The next medical term is autopsy. Autopsy, you might have heard this word in the detective serials. What is it? It means process of post-mortem done on a dead body to know the cause of death. The next medical term used by the author is ECG, electrocardiogram. It is a record of the electric currents produced by heartbeats. Let us see the next one, angiography. What is angiography? It is a medical process for repairing or opening a blocked blood vessel. The next term is dialysis. Dialysis is the process of purification of a person's blood by filtering it through machines. There is one more term, biopsy. What is biopsy? It is a tissue taken from the diseased part of a person for medical examination. Well, learners, in this session we went through some new phrases, new combination of words and few medical terms. I am sure now you have a better understanding of these phrases, combination of words and medical terms. Now, as I assign you a task to go through the lesson once again, read the text thoroughly, and when these terms and these phrases you come across, you definitely will have a better understanding of them. And do one more thing, try to frame few sentences on each of the phrase or each of the combination, and share it with your friends. Let them also frame, and then you share, and you will have a wide understanding. This is all for today. In the next session, we'll be taking the grammar portion. This is all for today. Goodbye. Thank you.